I went on a family vacation to South Carolina that same summer to sit over steak and potatoes and cheesecake with my cousin for dinner. And she says, I'm diabetic. Aren't you diabetic? And I'm looking at her. I said, what do you mean? She's, all the women in our family are diabetics. And I started to cry because here I am. I'm supposed to be the intelligent one. And I had no clue. Because on my dad's side, nobody talked about people being diabetic or anything like that. My father had a heart condition. That's when I discovered that all the men had heart conditions and all the women were diabetic. All the women were diabetic and all the men had heart conditions. I had no clue, and I was 30 when I discovered this. So that kind of just made me think about things a little differently, especially if I ever wanted to have a child. Or, excuse me, if I was going to be pregnant, gestational diabetes, and what my body would go through. And now I've had bariatric surgery, and although I'm no longer diabetic, there's still an issue with me carrying a child because my body, my digestive system has been altered, so my nutrition intake is different, which means so here I am. Family history and understanding where you come from and what's in the pot is so important. It's more than saying mama's from, Birmingham and daddy came from St. Louis, and grandma says she was born in Miami, but then grandpapa was born in Philly. It's more to it than that. What did they die of? What happened? What was their lifespan? Were there any alcoholics? You'll be surprised what you find when you start asking questions. And then when older people tell stories, oh, he used to drink like a fish. Well, who else used to drink? Are there alcoholics in my family? Well, I'm not a drinker. Okay, well, you're not, but you don't know where that is going to land. It's understanding the melting pot is critical.